This is my proposal for a 2022 World Cup ball. Forget the standard 32-piece ball you've all seen and are bored with. Say hello to the absolutely mental, over-the-top, impractical 212-piece worldie ball. It takes around 2 weeks to make one of these balls, which is unviable for anything on a commercial scale, but perhaps appropriate for a limited edition World Cup ball. It's absurd, but with this many cells you can sort of depict a very rough outline of the world. You could even have match editions of the ball, which have some of the cells swapped out to indicate which countries are playing each other. I've only made one version of this ball before, and I had to hand cut out every cell, which is obvious if you look closely. I'm using a custom-made die for this one. I won't know if it works until we pump up the ball. There's a ball bladder inside which holds the air. I use glue to hold it in place. The last cell. Tricky. It takes a lot longer than the others. My heart is usually pumping at this point. Am I going to get anything out of my 2 weeks of sewing? And I popped it, trying to clean up a stitch. I think I popped it. This is going to take a while to fix. Follow for part 2. I think I've accidentally created the world's most dangerous football. It's made from 92 black leather panels, each panel having its own dedicated spike. It's the spiritual successor to this goth ball I made very early on in my ball making career. This one's made from black leather, black skinny jeans, and wears a spiky choker. It's stuffed with hundreds of tiny black spiders. It's also super rough, and I'm a bit embarrassed by it now, so I wanted to make an upgraded version. The spikes on this ball have full coverage, meaning the ball itself will never touch the ground as it rolls. It was around this point in the process I started to realize just how scary this ball was going to be. Maybe I've gone too far this time. The ball has spider energy. Listen to this. It took a week to stitch together. I was excited to see just what we were dealing with. And wow, the weight of the spikes makes the ball much heavier than I was expecting. It actually hurts to hold. What I've created here is essentially a bouncing mace. You'd seriously hurt yourself if you tried to have a kickabout with this. Maybe a good ball for an intense rivalry game, or a dangerous new sport. I'd watch it. Generally speaking though, this ball does not want to be played with. Think fast!